Krishna Sadaya, Krishna Sadaya Bhutale, Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidina Mene. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vacharane Nivishesha Sanyavadi Vachatyadasa Sarene. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasari Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare Rama Hare Govala Govinda Yadasana Nitai Gora Hariva 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 Prabhupada 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 Bhagavati Vacharam Pangulang Ayategam Yatkisadavan Mande Sigurandhayam Paramanandamaya Sri Chaitanya Swami Ayam Tatsat. So yesterday, we started talking how to dance in Krishna consciousness by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
So yesterday we started talking about how to advance in Krishna consciousness by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Вчера мы обсуждали, как продвигаться в сознании Кришны по милости Шри Чайтаньи Махапрабху.
And we had discussed the definition of bhakti.
We had discussed the definition of bhakti.
Мы обсуждали вчера определение понятия бхакти.
We also talked about part of Vidhi Marg.
We also talked about part of the Vidhi Marg.
Вот. Мы говорили также вчера о Видхи Марге.
Sadhana Bhakti,
Sadhana Bhakti,
О Садхана Бхакти
and Raganuga Bhakti.
and Raganuga Bhakti.
и о Рагануга Бхакти.
So that reminded me that one example Prabhupada gave for Raganuga Bhakti
This reminds me of one example that Prabhupada gave of Raganuga Bhakti.
Мы обсуждали пример в отношении Рагануга Бхакти, который дал Шрила Прабхупада.
that Ravana was taking away Sita.
That Ravan was taking away Sita.
Как когда Равана похищал Ситу,
And Jatayu saw that.
When Jatayu saw that,
когда это увидели,
He didn't think
he did not think
то он не подумал,
that Ravana is much stronger than me.
that Ravana is stronger than me.
этот орел, который увидел, как Равана похищает Ситу,
I
он не
don't
стал
have a
думать,
chance.
что Равана сильнее меня, у меня нет шансов.
That I don't have a chance.
У меня нет шансов.
He didn't think anything.
He didn't think anything.
Он вообще не стал ни о чем думать.
He spontaneously went to save Sita.
He spontaneously went to save Sita.
Он сразу же бросился, чтобы спасти Ситу.
That's the system of Raganuga or system of Bhakti.
That's the system of Raganuga Bhakti.
Вот это и называется подход Рагануга Бхакти.
And although Jatayu was mortally wounded,
Although Jatayu was mortally wounded,
И хотя этот орел Джатаю был побежден,
he died in the hands of Lord Ramchandra.
he died in the hands of Lord Ramchandra.
тем не менее, он оставил тело
And
прямо на руках Господа Рамачандры.
Ramchandra did his final rites.
Ramchandra did his final rites.
И сам Господь Рамачандра провел его погребальные обряды.
Also, Ram understood that who had taken Sita.
Also, Ram understood who had taken Sita.
И также Господь Рамачандра благодаря этому узнал, кто похитил Ситу.
So Jatayu is a big hero in the Ramayana.
So Jatayu is a big hero in the Ramayana.
И этот орел Джатаю является великим героем в эпосе Рамаяна.
So that's an example of Raganuga.
That's an example of Raganuga.
Это пример, который приводится в играх Господа Рамачандры.
Today we'll discuss about the ashrams.
Today we will discuss about the ashrams.
Сегодня мы обсудим различные ашрамы.
And we'll go on to discuss more if we have time about the sadhana bhakti.
And then we'll go on to discuss more if we have time about the sadhana bhakti.
А если у нас останется время, мы также продолжим обсуждать садхана бхакти.
First ashram is brahmacharya.
The first ashram is brahmacharya.
Первый из ашрамов – это Брахмачарья ашрам.
The brahmacharya, one is a student,
A brahmachari is a student.
Брахмачарья – это ученик.
he also is celibate,
He's also celibate.
Он соблюдает целибат.
he He learns different things. He does seva.
He learns different things. He does seva.
И он обучается различным предметам и совершает севу.
So he is qualified to take some charity.
So he is qualified to take some charity.
И он также может собирать пожертвования.
The members of the Holy Lot, they would collect and give all the collection to Milость Господа Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
The members of the Gaudiya Math would collect and give all their collections to Om Vishnupad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Например, все члены Гаудия Матхи собирали пожертвования и все собранное приносили духовному учителю Бхактисиданта Сарасвати Такуру Прабхупаду.
But sometimes there was not enough to feed everyone.
Sometimes that was not enough to feed everyone.
Иногда денег не хватало, чтобы накормить всех.
So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he would eat first, and then whatever was left, he would distribute to the others.
So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, whatever was left, he would distribute to them. Whatever was left, he would give to them.
И если денег не хватало, то недостающую сумму всегда покрывал Бхактисиданта Сарасвати.
He was praying to Krishna that there wasn't enough.
He was praying to Krishna, saying that there was not enough.
Они молили Кришну, говоря, что нам не хватает.
And then Krishna sent more.
And then Krishna sent more.
И Кришна, да, посылал больше средств.
But the brahmacharya means that you have you're free from all these responsibilities.
Being a brahmachari means that you are free from having all these responsibilities.
Быть брамачари означает быть свободным от всех видов ответственности в этом мире.
A brahmachari later become a grihastha.
A brahmachari later can become a grihastha.
И затем, впоследствии, брамачари может стать грихастхой.
Or a few can become a sannyasi.
Or a few can become sannyasi.
А некоторые из брамачари могут стать сразу саньяси.
Some stay as brahmacharis.
Some stay as brahmacharis.
А некоторые так и остаются брамачари.
But most, they become grihasthas.
Most become grihasthas.
Обычно большинство брамачари становятся грихастками.
And so next slide is
It's there.
Grihastha Dharma.
The next is grihastha dharma.
Следующий ашрам – это ашрам грихастхи.
And Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he had said that in the scriptures there's ample reverence that husband and wife married is allowed.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that in the scriptures there is ample reference that says that husband and wife getting married is allowed.
Шрила Бхактивинода Тхакур говорит, что в Писаниях есть много свидетельств о том, что брак между мужчиной и женщиной поощряется.
Yeah, he said that the hostas talking to each other, touching each other, it's all wonderful. They should also help each other in their Krishna consciousness.
Grihastas talking to each other, touching each other is bona fide, but they should also help each other in advancing in their Krishna consciousness.
Грехастки, мужчины и женщины могут общаться друг с другом, могут прикасаться друг к другу, но при этом они должны помогать друг другу продвигаться в сознании Кришны.
Going for Krishna, worshiping the deities, preaching bhakti vriksha, doing some service in the temple.
Cooking for Krishna, worshipping the deities, having bhakti vriksha, doing some service.
Они могут заниматься вместе разными видами служения, например, поклоняться божествам, проводить бхакти-врикшу и так далее.
Do service in the temple.
Doing some service in the temple.
Они могут делать какое-то служение в храме.
All these things, husband and wife should encourage each other in their practice of sadhana bhakti.
All these things, the husband and wife should encourage each other in their practice of sadhana bhakti.
И при этом очень важно, что муж и жена поддерживают, вдохновляют друг другу в их практике садхана бхакти.
In the previous time, there was no divorce.
In previous times, there was no divorce.
В прежние времена разводов не бывало.
Before marriage, they check the astrology.
Before marriage, they would check the astrology.
Еще до вступления в брак проверяли астрологическую совместимость.
And see the family history.
They would see the family history.
Смотрели на историю обоих семей.
And talk to the candidates.
They would talk to the candidates.
Беседовали с кандидатами на вступление в брак.
Everything they do beforehand.
Everything they would do beforehand.
То есть все это проверялось до вступления в брак.
Once the wedding was finalized,
Once the wedding was finalized,
и когда решение о браке было уже принято,
there was a certain point in the wedding that it was married, no turning back.
there's a certain point that they're married and there is no turning back.
брак заключался, и тогда дороги назад уже не было.
So Prabhupada, he told us that the humor in previous time was also based on the Vedic culture.
Prabhupada told us that the humor in the Vedic times was also based on the Vedic culture.
Шрила Прабхупада говорил, что в ведической культуре также всегда присутствовал юмор.
And they would have a comedian would be a courtier.
You would have a comedian who could be a courtier.
Были комедии, были анекдоты.
The king could make fun of the comedian, and the comedian could return also the honor to the king.
The king could make fun of the comedian, and the comedian could also return honor to the king. The king could make fun of the comedian, and the comedian could give honor back to the king.
He could reciprocate.
He could reciprocate.
He could joke on the king.
He could joke on the king.
И комедианты имели право даже смеяться над царями.
Like Prabhupada told us the story of Gopal Bhatta.
Srila Prabhupada told us the story of Gopal Bhatta.
Шрила Прабхупада рассказывал нам историю про этого Гопала.
The king told Gopal, "You are an ass."
The king would say, "You are an ass."
Царь говорил ему: ты осел.
He said, "Your Majesty, there's a difference between me and an ass."
He would say, "Your Majesty, there's a difference between me and an ass."
Гопал отвечал: Ваше Величество, есть разница между мной и ослом?
No.
No.
You are an ass.
You are an ass.
Нет, говорил царь, никакой разницы нет, ты осел.
No, there's a difference between me and an ass.
No, there's a difference between me and an ass.
Министр этот отвечал: нет, есть разница между ослом и мной.
Okay, what's the difference
What's the difference
between you and an ass?
between you and an ass?
В чем же разница между тобой и ослом?
He measured out the distance of the king. He said 6 feet.
He said 6 feet.
Он говорил: меня от осла отделяет 6 футов.
You can only say that, and the king would say that to a minister. Minister would lose his standing.
If a king would say that to a minister, the minister would lose his standing.
Если бы царь сказал такое министру, то министр бы не знал, что ответить.
And if a minister would say that to the king, then he would lose his head.
If a minister would say that to the king, then he would lose his head.
Если бы обычный министр так ответил царю, он бы, скорее всего, с головой расстался.
Gopal was in a particularly unique position.
Gopal Bhatta was in a particularly unique position.
Но этот Гопал Бхатта находился в особом положении. Ему было
One
можно.
time he was short of money.
One time he was short of money.
Однажды была нехватка денег,
His son appeared in the royal court.
He appeared in the royal court.
и он появился в царском собрании.
The king asked, "Where's Gopal?"
And the king asked, "Where's Gopal?"
Царь спросил: где Гопал?
And the son said, "Gopal, Krishna, Prapta Haigase."
Then the
He
son
has
said,
achieved Krishna.
Gopal Krishna prapta hoye gache. He has achieved Krishna.
Ему ответили фразой, которая означает: Гопал достиг Кришну.
That's one way of saying that he died.
That's one way of saying that he died.
Это обычно говорят, когда человек умер.
Oh, he looked healthy yesterday.
Oh, he looked healthy yesterday.
They
О,
say,
сказал царь, мы должны оплатить тогда его
they have it.
погребальные расходы.
Here, take 2,000 gold coins and do the final rites.
Here, take 2,000 gold coins and do the final rites.
Возьмите из казны 2000 золотых монет и оплатите его погребальные обряды.
Next day, Gopal
The next day he woke up,
showed up in the royal court.
showed up at the royal court.
То есть в этот день его не было в царском собрании, этого Гопала.
He was wearing a chadar.
He was wearing a chadar.
Царь выдал деньги, на следующий день сам Гопал снова появился в царском собрании.
King said, "What are you doing?
The king said, "What are you doing?
You're alive."
You're alive.
Your
Царь сказал:
son,
ты что делаешь, ты же лжец.
your son said you got Krishna.
Your son said you achieved Krishna.
Твой сын сказал, что ты достиг Кришну.
I did, Your Honor. I did, Your Majesty.
I did, Your Majesty.
Да, я его достиг, сказал, ответил он.
He opened up his chadar.
He opened up his chadar.
He held up the deity of Krishna.
He held up a deity of Krishna.
Развернул свой чадр, там у него было божество Кришны.
I got Krishna.
I got Krishna.
Вот, сказал, у меня теперь есть Кришна, сказал Гопал.
He also got 2,000 gold coins.
That was worth 2,000 gold coins.
И это вот ему, этой шуткой он получил 2000 золотых монет.
Okay, now you know who is Gopal.
Okay, now we know who is Gopal.
Так, теперь мы знаем, кто такой Гопал.
He was at a wedding,
He was at a wedding,
and the daughter was, I don't know, daughter, son, bride, one of his relative. I think the daughter was his relative,
I think the daughter was his relative,
the bride.
the bride.
Он был на бракосочетании.
As soon as they were married,
As soon as they were married,
the other party had the band play. We won! We won! The bridegroom has a glass eye.
so
We won!
as soon as they got married, the other side, the band started playing, "We won, we won. The boy has a glass eye."
No divorce. If you marry a boy with a glass eye, you're tough luck.
Because at that time, there was no divorce. So if you married a boy who had a glass eye, then it was tough luck.
So,
Если в момент свадьбы обнаружилось, что у одного из вступающих в брак стеклянный глаз, то назад дороги уже не было.
Gopal had his band play.
Gopal had his band play.
Our bride has a wooden leg.
Our bride has a wooden leg.
You never looked under her sari.
You never looked under her sari.
Или однажды у невесты выяснилось, что у нее была деревянная нога. Вот до свадьбы ей же не могли под сари посмотреть.
Neither had a glass eye or a wooden leg. This is the joke they were playing.
Neither had a glass eye nor a wooden leg, but this was a joke they were playing.
Вот такие вот шутки шутили в те времена.
Prabhupada was saying that, well, whatever they do, whatever the law is, will go like that. But I wish my devotees could at least stay together.
Prabhupada was saying, I wish that my devotees would at least stay together.
Прабхупад говорил, я хотел бы, чтобы мои преданные, по крайней мере, оставались вместе.
And I read an article in the newspaper where someone said there's bound to be disagreements, but you should never criticize something that's close to the heart.
I read an article in the newspaper where it said that there are bound to be disagreements, but you should never criticize that it touches the heart.
В одной газете была статья, где говорилось, что даже если возникают какие-то разногласия, то, по крайней мере, вы не должны слишком сильно обижать друг друга.
This was an expert in marital counseling.
This was some marital counseling.
Также была культура помощи, наставничества в семейной жизни.
So, keep it practical.
Keep it practical.
То есть все должно было быть практично.
You're late again, it's an important function.
You're late again for this important function. You're late.
Вот, например, ты снова опоздал на важную встречу.
Don't say, I don't love you anymore.
Don't say, "Oh, I don't love you anymore."
Не говорите, я больше не люблю тебя.
Why did I marry you?
Why did I marry you?
И зачем вообще я на тебе женился?
Don't say something that attacks the relationship.
Don't say something that attacks the relationship.
То есть никогда в семейной жизни не говорите что-то, что ставит под сомнение ваши взаимоотношения.
You may express your dissatisfaction for being late or something practical, but not personal.
You may express your dissatisfaction at being late, but keep it practical.
То есть, может быть, потом вы попросите каких-то объяснений, но все должно быть практично.
And if one is not one thing, what's the difference between grihastha and grihamedhi?
So what's the difference between a grihastha and a grihamedhi?
А в чем разница между грехасткой и грехометхи?
Grihastha is Krishna-centered.
Grihastha is Krishna-centered.
Для грехаст Кришна всегда находится в центре.
Husband and wife try to serve Krishna.
Husband and wife try to serve Krishna.
Грехаст ашрам означает, что муж и жена вместе стараются служить Кришне.
Grihamedhi means sense gratification is the only link.
Grihamedhi means that sense gratification is the only link.
А грехометхи означает, что их единственная цель – это наслаждение чувств.
So, Lord Chaitanya said to his Grihastha followers, they should avoid a Vaishnava association.
So Lord Chaitanya said to his Grihastha followers that they should avoid a Vaishnav association.
И Господь Чайтанья всегда говорил своим последователям грехасткам, что они должны избегать общения с невайшнавами.
He said there are two kinds.
He said there are two kinds.
Он говорил, что такое общение бывает двух видов.
Strisangi
Stri Sangi
Это стрисанги
and abhaktas. Abhakta,
and Abhakta,
и абакты,
non-devotees.
non-devotees.
то есть непреданные.
So husband marrying a wife is not a Strisangi.
So a husband marrying a wife is not a Stri Sangi.
Потому что общение между мужем и женой в семье не является стрисанги.
But if a man sees all women as objects of sense gratification, he's a Strisangi.
But if a man sees all women as objects of sense gratification, then he's a Stri Sangi.
Но вот если мужчина на всех женщин смотрит как на объект чувственного наслаждения, тогда это называется стрисанги.
A woman sees all men as objects of sense gratification, she's a Purusangi.
If a woman sees all men as objects of sense gratification, then she's a Purusha Sangi.
А если женщина смотрит на всех мужчин как на объект наслаждения чувств, то она пуруша санги.
You're allowed to have your affection and love for your spouse.
You're allowed to develop affection and love for your spouse.
Но вы можете проявлять любовь по отношению к своему супругу.
The man should see all other women except the wife as mother.
A man should see all women except for his wife as his mothers.
Но при этом mужчина должен смотреть на всех женщин, за исключением своей жены, как на свою мать.
Same thing for women, only opposite.
Same thing for the women, only opposite.
То же самое и в отношении женщин.
So, in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, all the devotees were grihastas.
In Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, almost all the devotees were grihastas.
В играх Господа Чайтаньи почти все его преданные были грехастки.
Lord Chaitanya took sannyas at the age of 24.
Lord Chaitanya took sannyas at the age of 24.
Господь Чайтанья принял саньясу в возрасте 24 лет.
But he was warned by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya that he should be careful because he took sannyas at a young age.
But he was warned by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya that he should be careful because he took sannyas at a young age.
И Сарвабхаума Бхаттачарья предупредил его, что он должен быть очень осторожен, потому что он принял саньясу в очень молодом возрасте.
So, being a grihastha means that the husband and wife should do some practical seva.
Being a grihastha means that the husband and wife should do some practical seva.
И быть грехастхами означает, что муж и жена должны заниматься каким-то практическим служением.
We don't hear much about Lord Chaitanya's life as a grihastha.
We don't hear much about Lord Chaitanya's life as a grihastha.
Мы не так много читаем о жизни Господа Чайтаньи, как грехастхи.
He was thinking that my father is dead, I maintain my mother, I'm living in a household, I'm a householder.
He was thinking that my father is dead, I'm maintaining my household, I'm a householder. My father is dead, I'm maintaining the house, so I'm a householder.
После ухода отца Господь Чайтанья думал, что теперь я отвечаю за мой дом, поэтому я домохозяин, семейный человек.
The house is actually not the bricks and cement. House is made by the presence of a wife.
A house is not made of bricks and sand, a house is made by the wife.
И дом не создается из кирпичей и песка, дом создается женой.
So he said I should get married.
So he said I should get married.
И поэтому Господь Чайтанья решил, что ему нужно жениться.
That reminds me that one father, his son was coming to our temple.
That reminds me that one father whose son was coming to our temple
Напоминает мне одного отца, чей сын пришел к нам в храм.
He said, I don't mind if my son becomes a brahmachari.
He said, I don't mind if my son becomes a brahmachari.
Этот отец сказал, я не против, чтобы мой сын стал брамачари.
I don't mind if he becomes a Krishna conscious grihastha.
I don't mind if he becomes a Krishna conscious grihastha.
Я также не против, если он станет грехасткой, сознающим Кришну.
I don't want to be a Brahma Astra.
I don't want him to be a brahmastra.
Но я не хочу, чтобы он стал брахмасткой между ашрамами.
Neither brahmachari nor grihastha.
Это когда человек и не брамачари, и не грехастка.
Brahmastra.
Brahmastra.
Называется брахмастха.
Someone said that in Ukraine they laugh at the jokes more. Someone said that in Ukraine they laugh at the jokes more.
Someone said that in Ukraine they laugh at the jokes more.
Говорят, на Украине эти шутки любят больше.
So, point is that if one's working outside, they have a job, they're not brahmacharis, they should be grihasthas.
The point is that those working outside having a job, they're not brahmacharis, they should be grihasthas.
Смысл в том, что те, кто работают где-то за пределами храма, они уже не брамачари, значит, они должны быть грехастками.
They're living in ashram,
If they're living in the ashram,
они должны иметь какой-то ашрам.
doing book distribution or some seva.
Doing book distribution and some seva.
Брамачари, они занимаются своими книгами, занимаются каким-то служением в храме.
Then the brahmacharis.
They're brahmacharis.
Вот это брамачари.
So in the 8th canto of Bhagavatam, Prabhupada says that we should see in which position we're stronger to fight against Maya.
Srila Prabhupada says in the 8th canto of the Bhagavatam that in whichever ashram we're stronger, we should fight against Maya.
Шрила Прабхупада говорит в 8-й песне Бхагаватам, что мы должны сражаться с Майей в том ашраме, в котором чувствуем себя сильнее.
So we have many children. These can only be produced by grihastas.
We have many children who can only be produced by grihastas.
Нам нужно много детей, и это могут сделать только грехастхи.
They should pray to the deity and they want a Krishna conscious child.
They should pray to the deities that they want a Krishna conscious child.
Грехастхи должны молиться божествам, чтобы у них родились дети, сознающие Кришну.
Healthy, long-lived Suputra.
A healthy, long-lived Suputra. Healthy, long-lived Suputra.
Чтобы они были супутра, здоровыми и живущими долго.
So, then they should bring out their children as Vaishnavas.
Then they should bring up their children as Vaishnavas.
И они должны растить своих детей, как вайшнавов.
In Mayapur, two grihastas came.
In Mayapur, two grihastas came.
В Майяпур как-то приехали двое грехастх.
They left their children.
They left their children.
У них не было детей.
And they went to Europe.
And they went to Europe. Went to Europe.
Затем они поехали в Европу.
It's not a joke, it's a true story.
This is no joke. This is a true story.
Это не шутка, это правдивая история.
Our child protection team found them wandering around at night.
The child protection team found them walking around at night.
И команда по защите детей обнаружила, что они бродят по ночам.
And then they asked, where are your parents?
And they asked, "Where are your parents?"
Это они обнаружили, что дети ходят по ночам, и они спросили, где ваши родители.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Мы не знаем, ответили дети.
Here's their phone number.
Here's their phone number.
Вот их телефон.
So they phoned out.
So they phoned up.
Они позвонили.
They said, why did you leave your children here?
And they said, "Why did you leave your children here?"
И спросили, почему вы оставили своих детей.
These are Vaikuntha kids.
These are Vaikuntha kids.
Но это же дети Вайкунтхи.
They're sent by Krishna.
They're sent by Krishna.
Их послал Кришна.
So I left them in Vaikuntha.
So we left them in Vaikuntha. We left them in Vaikuntha.
Мы их бросили на Вайкунтхе, отдали тому, кто нам их дал.
These kind of things are happening.
These kinds of things are happening.
Такие вещи происходят иногда.
A parent has to keep his child love, care, protection.
The parent has to give his child love, care, protection.
Родители должны давать своим детям всю необходимую любовь и заботу.
Being a grihasta, many responsibilities.
Being a grihastha, there are many responsibilities.
Будучи грехасткой, вы имеете множество обязанностей.
Spouse,
Spouse,
У вас есть супруги,
children,
у вас
Children.
есть дети,
tax collector,
tax collector,
у вас есть сборщики налогов,
business,
business,
у вас есть ваш бизнес,
in-laws,
in-laws,
есть ваши родственники
relatives,
relatives,
и другие родственники, близкие родственники, дальние.
so many.
so many things.
Так
Plus,
много всего в вашей жизни.
devotional service
Devotional service,
Еще преданное служение.
that has to want. So it's a big responsibility.
so it's a big responsibility.
Большая ответственность.
And they're called the stomach of the society.
They're called the stomach of the society.
Их называют желудком общества.
They give all the strength and nourishment.
They give all the strength and nourishment.
Они дают всему обществу силу и питание.
They're the donors of our temples. They are the donors.
They're the donors.
Да? Они являются спонсорами.
And they do lots of devotional service.
They do a lot of devotional
И они делают
service.
очень много преданного служения.
So, by being Krishna conscious,
So by being Krishna conscious,
И будучи сознающими Кришну,
they can go back to Godhead.
they can go back to Godhead.
они вполне могут отправиться обратно к Богу.
It's a yoga.
It's a yajna.
Это ягья.
And so the healthier that our grihastas are, our children will be healthy, and the movement will flourish. The healthier that the grihastas are in their Krishna consciousness,
The healthier the grihastas are in their Krishna consciousness, the more the movement will flourish.
Чем будут у нас более здоровые грехастхи, тем больше будет процветать наше движение.
So in India we still have a lot of brahmacharis.
In India, we still have a lot of brahmacharis.
В Индии у нас до сих пор в храмах много брамачари.
Like in Mayapur, we have 7,000 devotees.
But like in Mayapur, we have 7,000 devotees.
В Майяпуре сейчас живет порядка 7 тысяч преданных.
350 are brahmacharis.
350 are brahmacharis.
Из них 350 брамачари.
4 private sannyasis. Yeah.
4 or 5 are sannyasis.
4-5 саньяси,
The rest are grihastas.
The rest are grihastas.
остальные грехастхи.
And I don't know how many in service, everybody can do service.
Everybody can do service.
Каждый может давать какое-то служение.
But grihastas are allowed to keep some profit.
Grihastas are allowed to keep some profit.
Грехастхи могут иметь доход,
While brahmacharis work for the temple.
Brahmacharis work for the temple.
а брамачари все отдают храму.
So that's a little about grihasta dharma.
So that's a little bit about grihasta dharma.
Вот такова дхарма грехастх.
Most of the people will stay as grihastas.
Most of the people will stay as grihastas.
Большинство людей всегда будет грехастхами.
There's the monacharis.
Then there are the vanacharis.
Затем идут ваначари.
Vanaprastha stage.
Vanaprastha stage.
Это стадия ванапрастхи.
Prabhupada was saying that we should have some retirement ashram.
Prabhupada was saying that we should have some retirement ashram.
Прабхупада говорил, что у нас должен быть также ашрам для принятия отречения, отхода от дел.
For the vanaprasthas.
Ашрам для ванапрастх.
Husband and wife can be together.
Husband and wife could be together.
Муж и жена могут оставаться вместе.
But vanaprastha means that they try to practice celibacy.
Vanaprastha means that they try to practice celibacy.
Но ванапрастха означает, что они соблюдают полный целибат.
They live off their pension or savings. Pension or savings.
Pension or savings?
They're grihastas, right?
They're grihastas, right?
So then they live off their pension or savings.
So then they can live off their pension or savings.
То есть они могут уже не работать, а жить на собранные сбережения или на пенсию.
Because they don't work anymore.
Because they don't work anymore.
Они уже больше не должны работать.
Now one couple, they approached the Prabhupada.
One couple approached Srila Prabhupada.
Одна пара как-то обратилась к Шриле Прабхупаде.
And they said that they want blessings.
And they said they wanted blessings.
И сказали, что они хотят получить благословение.
To practice the vanaprastha.
To practice the vanaprastha.
С тем, чтобы начать практику ванапрастхи.
So Prabhupada said, all right.
Prabhupada said, all right.
Прабхупада сказал, хорошо.
They're both above 50.
They were both above 50.
Они были около 50 лет.
But later the husband, he approached the wife for relations.
Later, the husband approached the wife for relations.
Но после этого муж обратился к жене, желая взаимоотношений.
She said that we told Gurudev Srila Prabhupada that we would be vanaprastha.
So then she said, we told Gurudev Srila Prabhupada that we would be vanaprasthas.
Жена ответила, но мы же сказали нашему Гурудеву Шриле Прабхупаде, что мы теперь ванапрастхи.
So how can you do this now?
So how can you do this now?
Как ты можешь сейчас этого хотеть?
So anyway, she came and lived at the ashram.
So anyway, she came and lived at the ashram.
И она отправилась жить в ашраме.
And the husband went and had a case that the manager of the ashram had kidnapped his wife.
And the husband made a case that the manager of the ashram had kidnapped his wife.
И тогда муж обратился в суд, утверждая, что руководители ашрама похитили его жену.
And she had to go to the court and declare that she was there on her own free will.
And she had to go to the court and declare that she was there on her own free will.
И ей пришлось идти в суд и там официально заявлять, что она пошла в ашрам по своей собственной доброй воле.
So it's not a light thing. One should be very well prepared.
It's not a light thing. One should be very well prepared.
Ну, то есть жизнь в ванапрастхе – это не дешевая вещь. К ней должны быть готовы преданные.
In the grihastha life, different stages.
In grihastha life, there are different stages.
В жизни грехастх есть разные стадии.
Prabhupada, he said that standard only related to procreation should be as the ultimate goal.
Prabhupada said that the standard of having relations only for procreation would be the ultimate goal.
Шрила Прабхупада говорил, что этот уровень, когда муж и жена вступают в взаимоотношения только с целью зачатия детей, является высшей целью.
And I was present when one Grihastha man was brought into Prabhupada having visited a prostitute.
I was present when one Grihastha man was brought in front of Srila Prabhupada for having visited a prostitute.
Я был однажды, когда перед Шрилой Прабхупадой предстал один мужчина, про которого стало известно, что он ходит к проститутке.
And Prabhupada said that having relations with your wife is not sinful, but having relations with a prostitute is sinful.
Prabhupada said having relations with your wife is not sinful, but having relations with a prostitute is sinful.
Шрила Прабхупада сказал, иметь отношения с женой это не просто, а с проститутками это просто. Прабхупада сказал, что отношения с женой это не является грехом, а вот с проститутками это уже грех.
So then he said, my wife, I just have her procreation. I can't. I need more. So I go to a prostitute.
So the man said, my wife I keep just for procreation, and when I need more, I go to a prostitute.
Этот преданный сказал, что вот с женой у меня отношения для зачатия детей, а если мне нужно больше, я иду к проституткам.
Prabhupada said this is unbonafide.
Шрила Прабхупада сказал, это неправильно.
Work out something with your wife.
Договоритесь о чем-то вместе с женой.
And having relations with wife is not sinful.
Having relations with your wife is not sinful.
Потому что отношения с женой, это, по крайней мере, не греховно.
Going to some prostitute is not only sinful, it's dangerous.
Going to some prostitute is not only sinful, but it's also dangerous.
Ходить к проституткам это не только греховно, это еще и опасно.
So, as a grihastha, you have a certain subtle body.
As a grihastha, you have a certain subtle body.
Как грехастха вы имеете определенное тонкое тело.
As a brahmachari or sannyasi, we have another subtle body.
As a brahmachari or sannyasi, we have another subtle body.
Брахмачари и саньяси имеют другое тонкое тело.
One grihastha man, his wife cheated on him.
One grihastha man's wife cheated on him.
Однажды жена одного грехастхи обманула его.
So he asked Prabhupada, please give him sannyas.
So she asked Prabhupada, please give him sannyas.
Она попросила Прабхупаду, дайте ему саньясу.
Then after he got sannyas, he came out to me after a few days and he was crying.
But after he got sannyas, he came up to me after a few days and he started crying.
No, and tell me it was so difficult.
What's so difficult?
The change.
The change is so difficult.
Но, получив саньяс, через 3 дня он пришел и сказал, о, эта перемена так трудна для меня, так сложна.
As a sannyasi or brahmachari, you cannot see any woman as an object of sense gratification.
As a sannyasi or brahmachari, you cannot see any woman as an object of sense gratification.
Будучи саньяси и брамачари, вы не имеете права смотреть ни на одну женщину, как на объект наслаждения чувств.
So a grihastha gets attached to the wife.
So a grihastha gets attached to his wife.
Грехастха, он может быть привязан к своей жене.
A wife gets attached to husband.
The wife gets attached to her husband.
Жена может быть привязана к своему мужу.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Это нормально.
But you can't change all of a sudden.
But you can't change all of a sudden.
Но из одного состояния в другое невозможно перейти мгновенно.
That's why there's a stage of vanaprastha between.
That's why there's this stage of vanprastha in between.
Поэтому-то между стадией грехастхи и саньяса есть стадия грехастхи.
Prabhupada said that the attachment in the material world of man or woman is the greatest attachment there is.
Prabhupada said that in the material world, the attachment that a man has for a woman is the greatest attachment that there is.
Шрила Прабхупада говорил, что в материальном мире привязанность между мужчиной и женщиной – это самая сильная из всех привязанностей.
Both ways. Man and woman, woman, man.
Man and woman, woman and man.
И наоборот, привязанность женщины к мужчине и мужчины к женщине.
So, but like in the story of Puranjana, he was thinking of his wife at the time of death.
Like in the story of Puranjan, he was thinking of his wife at the time of death.
Есть эта история царя Пуранджаны, который думал о своей жене даже в момент смерти.
He became a woman in his next life.
Then he became a woman in his next life.
В следующей жизни он стал женщиной.
So the husband and wife have to help each other to think of Krishna.
So the husband and wife have to help each other to think of Krishna.
Поэтому муж и жена должны помогать друг другу думать о Кришне.
Otherwise, husband is on the wife, wife is on the husband.
Otherwise, the husband will become the wife and the wife will become the husband.
В противном случае муж станет женой, жена станет мужем в следующей жизни.
Not necessarily in the same country or the same planet.
Not necessarily in the same country or the same planet.
И не обязательно при этом они родятся в той же самой стране или на той же планете.
After Vanaprastha, sannyas.
После ашрама Ванапрастхи идет саньяса.
Sannyasis are not allowed to see their wife.
Саньяси уже не имеет права видеть свою жену, бывшую.
There are 4 stages of sannyas.
И в саньясе есть 4 стадии.
Kutichak,
Кутичака,
Bahodak,
Бахудака,
Paribrajak,
Паривраджак и
Paramahamsa.
Парамахамса.
So, in the Varnashram system,
So in the Varanashram system,
В системе варнашрамы
sannyasis are always
sannyasis are offered respect.
саньяси всегда выражают почтение.
Prabhupada said that he gave sannyas to many people, but he found that everybody was not ready to be a sannyasi.
Prabhupada said that he gave sannyas to many people, but he found that not everybody was ready to be a sannyasi.
Шрила Прабхупада говорил, что он давал саньясу многим людям, но обнаружил, что далеко не все готовы к саньясе.
In the Vedas, taking sannyas in Kali Yuga is prohibited.
In the Vedas, taking sannyas in Kali Yuga is prohibited.
В Ведах принятие саньясы в Кали-югу считается запрещенным.
So we don't go into the forest. Go into the forest.
So we don't go into the forest.
Поэтому в Кали-югу мы не идем в лес.
Sannyasis stay in some ashram.
Sannyasis stay in some ashram.
В наше время саньяси живут в каком-то ашраме.
And it's very hard in Islam to be a sannyasi.
It's very hard in ISKCON to be a sannyasi.
На самом деле очень сложно в ИСККОН быть саньяси.
Predanava Swami, he has a detailed system.
Prahaladananda Swami has a detailed system.
У Прахадананда Махараджа есть разработанная во всех деталях система для
If
этого.
one wants to be an exception, have to give a forfeit vote.
If one wants to get accepted, they need to have a
Be an
4/5.
exception.
If one wants an exception, they need to have a 4/5 vote.
И сейчас в ИСККОН, прежде чем принять саньясу, преданные проходят большие испытания, затем должно быть голосование, и за должно быть не менее 80%.
Otherwise, they have to follow the way, periods and other details.
Otherwise, they have to follow the waiting periods and details.
Или они должны проходить достаточно большой период ожидания перед принятием саньясы.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Так, есть несколько минут на вопросы, если есть вопросы.
Вопрос.
Пожалуйста. Микрофон бы взял, если можно. Пожалуйста, вопросы в микрофон. Can they ask question on other topic, not on the topic of today's lecture?
Харе Кришна. Вопрос можно не по лекции, а который беспокоит? Можно, да?
Can they ask a question not on the topic of this lecture?
No.
Тогда спасибо большое за лекцию. Харе Кришна.
Only questions. Good time for Mahara.
What then is the definition of illicit sex? It seems that different devotees and even among the GBCs have different views on what the definition of illicit sex is.
Вопрос, каково определение незаконного секса, потому что у разных преданных, даже у разных членов GBC есть разное понимание на этот счет.
We were studying this in the GBC body.
We were studying this in the GBC body.
Мы изучали этот вопрос на встречах GBC.
Someone produced a letter from Srila Prabhupada.
Someone produced a letter from Srila Prabhupada.
Есть письмо Шрилы Прабхупады,
Where he said that some grihastas they have relations more times.
Where he said that some grihastas may have relations more times.
в котором он говорит, что грехастхи могут иметь отношения чаще.
And I asked about the higher standard.
And they asked about the higher standard.
Но он просил преданных следовать высшему стандарту.
he said they should keep that as a ultimate goal.
He said that they should keep that as an ultimate goal.
Он говорил, что они должны этот высший стандарт иметь как свою конечную цель.
So the most obvious things are unnatural sex, sodomy.
The most obvious thing is unnatural sex.
Но как незаконный секс квалифицируется неестественные отношения.
Sodomy,
Sodomy. Sodomy.
Содомия называется.
Look it up in the dictionary.
Можно спросить вопрос? Харе Кришна, Джаяпатака Свами. Спасибо большое за лекцию. У меня вопрос. Почему в играх, в лилах Господа Чайтаньи, когда он был грехаской, у него не было детей?
Why in Chaitanya Lila, when he was grihastha, he didn't have children?
How am I supposed to answer that?
How am I supposed to answer that? How do I answer that question?
Как мне ответить на этот вопрос?
Krishna had 16,108 queens.
Krishna had 16,108 queens.
У Кришны было 16 108 жен.
He had 10 sons and 1 daughter each. 10 sons.
He had 10 sons and 1 daughter from each.
И от каждой жены у него было 10 детей, 10 сыновей и 1 дочь.
He made up for it. He made up for it.
He made up for it.
Но у него было для этого достаточно сил. Ясно. Он компенсировал то, что у Господа Чайтаньи не было детей.
Advaita Gosai had 6 children.
Advaita Gosai had 6 children.
У Адвайта Госвами было 6 детей.
3
3 were
were pure devotees.
pure devotees.
3 из его детей были чистыми преданными.
3 were not pure devotees.
3 were not pure devotees.
А еще 3 не были чистыми преданными.
Satyamata had 8 daughters who died soon after birth.
Shachimata had 8 daughters who died soon after birth.
У Шачимата было 8 дочерей, которые умерли вскоре после рождения.
Mishra did a special yagya to Vishnu for male children and got 2 sons.
Jagannath Mishra did a special yagya for Lord Vishnu for male children and got 2 sons.
И затем они провели яги Господу Вишну, чтобы обрести детей мужского пола. У них родились 2 сына.
Vishwarup and Vishwambara.
Vishwarup and Vishwambhar.
Вишваруп и Вишвамбара.
Vishwambara is another name of Lord Chaitanya.
Vishwambhar is another name of Lord Chaitanya.
Вишвамбара — это другое имя Господа Чайтаньи. Стоит ли 40-летней женщине создавать грехастха-ашрам, если она ведет бхакти-врикшу? От первого брака есть сын 17 лет, который живет с отцом. В городе, в котором она живет, храма нет. The question is, should a woman 40 years old, who is a bhakti-vriksha leader, try to create new grihastha ashram? She has, from her previous marriage, son 17 years old, who is living with his father. In the city where she lives, there are no a temple.
40-year-old woman, divorcee, should she start a new grihastha life? She's a bhakti vriksha leader. She has a son who lives with her ex-husband. So should she start a new grihastha life? "40 years old, no temple in her city." 40 years old, no temple in her city. Just some more information.
Is someone proposing?
Is someone proposing?
Кто-то хочет на ней жениться? Есть ли кто-то, кто хочет ей сделать предложение?
Someone is proposing, you see their credentials.
If someone is proposing, you could see their credentials.
Если кто-то предлагает ей семейные отношения, то можно рассмотреть такую возможность.
It depends what you like to do.
It depends what you like to do.
Это зависит также от того, чего вы хотите. Хотите ли вы семейной жизни?
I know some ladies, they married they divorced, married 40 up.
I know some ladies who were divorced and married again 40 years up.
Я знал женщину, которая была в разводе и снова вышла замуж, ей было за 40.
Principle is the same.
Principle is the same.
Ну, принцип тот же.
Or the husband be encouraging one in the devotional service.
Would the husband be encouraging one in the devotional service?
Принцип в том, чтобы жена и муж вдохновляли друг друга в преданном служении.
Some people join later, and their husband or wife is not a devotee.
Some people join later and their husband or wife is not a devotee.
Некоторые люди присоединяются уже после своей женитьбы, и их муж или жена непреданные.
So they have to gradually try to cultivate. They should try to cultivate their spouse.
They should try to cultivate their spouse. To cultivate their spouse.
Ну и тогда им нужно как-то взращивать преданность в своем непреданном супруге. Next question. Если муж и жена вместе служат Господу и получают освобождение, как их души потом взаимодействуют в духовном мире? If husband and wife together serve the Lord and get liberation, how their souls interact or have relationship in the spiritual world?
How does a married couple's souls have interaction in the spiritual world?
Yeah, they serve together, they get liberation. So what will be relationship between their souls in the spiritual world?
The husband and wife both get liberated, then what's their relation in the spiritual world?
Like one day there are some couples who are together serving the Lord.
In Vaikuntha, there are some couples who are together serving the Lord.
На планетах Вайкунтхи есть семейные пары, которые служат Господу вместе.
It depends what their rasa is with Krishna.
It depends what their rasa is with Krishna.
Но это зависит от того, какая у вас раса с Кришной.
If the lady is a cowherd boy,
If the lady is a cowherd boy,
Может быть, женщина, она на самом деле мальчик-пастушок в духовном мире,
and the husband is parental rasa,
and if that husband is in a parental rasa,
а муж, например, в расе родительской,
and then be in different places.
then they would be in different places.
тогда они будут, наверное, в разных местах.
So they can be together or it doesn't.
So they either could be together or different.
То есть они могут быть и вместе, и отдельно в духовном мире.
Depends on their rasas.
Depends what their rasa is.
Зависит от расы. There are more questions, but we can. At least one. Как грехастхи могут развить отношения с гуру, если у них нет возможности лично общаться с ним? Даже по почте у гуру нет возможности отвечать. How grihasthas can develop their relationships with guru if they do not have a possibility to associate with him personally? Even by mail, the guru cannot answer them. What to do?
How to associate with Guru when there's no personal relationship, even through email?
I say I'm serving Srila Prabhupada.
Say I'm serving Srila Prabhupada.
Им нужно служить Шриле Прабхупаде.
He doesn't answer my emails.
He doesn't answer my emails.
Я вот до сих пор служу Шриле Прабхупаде, хотя он на мои письма сейчас не может отвечать.
But he gave me enough instructions.
But he gave me some instructions.
Но он дал мне уже наставление.
I'm trying to carry those out.
I'm trying to carry those out.
Я стараюсь исполнять эти наставления.
Some people write me to some wrong address.
Some people write me to some wrong address.
Некоторые люди иногда пишут мне на неверный адрес.
And don't get a reply
And they don't get a reply
И не получают ответа.
because the address is wrong.
because the address is wrong.
Но причина в том, что адрес неправильный.
My address is jayapataka@gmail.com.
My address is jayapataka@gmail.com.
Мой адрес Джаяпатака @gmail.com.
Some people write Jayapataka Swami.
Some people write Jayapataka Swami.
А некоторые пишут Джаяпатака Свами.
That doesn't go to me.
That doesn't go to me.
Но это никуда не придет.
Some people write to my. So while I'm here, check whether your email is up to date.
So while I'm here, you can check whether your email is up to date.
Так что можете проверить, на правильный ли адрес вы пишете.
Some gurus don't give personal association at all to their disciples.
Some gurus do not give personal association at all to their disciples.
Некоторые гуру вообще не дают личного общения своим ученикам.
They have counselors.
They have counselors.
Но у них есть наставники для этого.
So one may have this is understood when you take such a guru as your Diksha guru that he's not going to associate with you.
So this should be understood when you take someone as a Diksha Guru, that he's not going to associate with you.
И вы должны это понимать уже, когда вы выбираете кого-то в качестве дикша-гуру, вы должны сразу понимать, сможет ли он лично общаться с вами.
And they have someone as a Shiksha Guru.
You may have someone as a Shiksha Guru,
У вас также может быть какой-то шикша-гуру.
And there's no limit how many Shiksha Gurus it has.
and there's no limit to how many Shiksha Gurus you can have.
И нет ограничения того, сколько шикша-гуру вы можете иметь.
So, there are different ways around it.
There are different ways around it.
Так что можно по-разному в этой ситуации справляться.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Спасибо вам большое.